Welcome all you Leos to your July monthly reading, where we've been focusing on a chakra each month, starting all the way back in January, and here we are in the 7th month, so we're at the top of the normal, most popular 7 chakras, which is the Crown Chakra. Thus all this beautiful amethyst, which is the color of the Crown Chakra. If you're new to my channel, I also, each month I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana, this represents just the general energies, what the creator wants you to know for the month of July. Side note, any of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below. And since we're focusing on the Crown Chakra this month, what we're going to be looking for is just information from the creator and spirit of how we can connect higher, how we can open up our connection to the spiritual realm and the higher realm. And so we're going to start off here for all you Leos. Let me just give these a quick mix here, which I could have been doing while I was yapping, but now we just get to watch me shuffle these beautiful cards. And I am using the Radiant Rider-Waite this month. So for our Leos, what would you like them to know? Okay, they actually do want you to have that one right there. And then we're also going to be pulling a card here from the Universe Has Got Your Back Oracle deck. Let's see what they'd like to add on to this energy. All right, so what else would you like our Leos to know about this month of July and connecting higher? Okay, they do want that one right there. All right, so my pen, we will start off here with the High Priestess. And of course, the High Priestess, perfect way for you to connect higher. The High Priestess, basically, she's able to go beyond the veil, which allows her to go into the unconscious, the subconscious. She goes into her, priestess temple and withdraws from the outside world to focus and connect to her beautiful moon energy, and is able to connect to the higher realms. So this basically is telling me you have a total capacity to connect to the higher realms during this month especially, but it is this message of taking time away. It doesn't mean you have to become a hermit, but it is about taking time away from all the chaos and all the noise and the outside influence to get quiet, get into a place of peace so you can connect to the higher realms there. Let's see what else I'm going to add here. I'll show you the card first, then I'll read it here. And that says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So I do love that too, that, we have the contrast here between the dark pillar and the light pillar, which does, kind of show me that whatever you focus on is what grows. It's kind of reminiscent of that old Native American story about that a grandfather was talking to their grandchild and told the grandchild that within every person there dwells a dark wolf and a light wolf, and they're always battling. And the grandchild goes, well, who wins? And he said, whichever one you feed. So it's like whatever you focus on is what grows within you. And so focusing on the fear and like all the stuff I was talking about in the outside world, outside of your temple, those things grow. But when you focus on the unconditional love in the higher realm, the spiritual realm, then all that grows as well. So I love that for you. We will, of course, get more clarification as we dive into these other decks. Now, the 4 minor arcana represent the 4 suits, which are like 4 different areas of our human experience. We will start with the wand suit, which is the element of fire, and that represents your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, also your energy, and your spiritual energy as well. And for this reading, we're going to allow this one to be what the creator and spirit want you to know about your spiritual adventure during the month of July in regards to connecting higher. So for our Leos, and of course this is your energy, Leos, you are fire signs, so you totally get this energy. We're also going to pull from the Return of Spirit deck and see what else they would like to add. All right, so what else would you like our Leos to know about their spiritual adventure? Okay, you do get 2. And we will start off with the tarot card, which you have the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is about this shift in where you are expanding your energy. Usually like the Ace of Wands is a new inspiration, a new passion, and the 2 is about you making plans and taking step toward it. And you can kind of look at the 3 of Wands as like you're in the middle of a continent, and the 2 of Wands, you had planned to get to the shore, and then once you're at the shore, you're going to board a ship and go off in this direction. But with new information, when you got to the shore, you are like, wait a minute, now with this new information, this new connection that you're having, you want to take a different direction. You're going to, instead of taking the ship that way, you want to take a ship this way. So there is this adjustment to plans in your life and your direction in your life because of what you are connecting to and what you're learning during this month. Then you also have birthing. Yep, so birthing something new. I feel like there's this new direction that's happening. And then you also have union. Yes. So let us put those there. And then I love the way Shirley Harnish describes these cards. So we are going to read from her book for these. And we'll start off with birthing, which says when we are in the process of creating something new in our life, we're actually calling on our divine force and mastering our gifts as creators to bring something new into this world. So trust yourself in all that you are doing at this moment. Your instinct and your intuition will guide you, which a high priestess is major intuition as well. The goals, projects, or ideas you are working on are important in the cosmic plan. There are many higher energies working with you and through you to help you complete what you are working toward. Remember, though, the process of giving birth involves going through labor. Yay! You may be feeling a lot of pressure at the moment, but discomfort during labor is natural. Don't give in or lose hope because of it. You are doing the right thing. Don't let small disappointments or upsets lead you to thinking you're not on the right track. You are. Pain is just a natural part of labor. You may also be feeling the urge to push, even though it's not time to. Do not allow your impatience to get the best of you. Allow everything in its own time and trust the process. You do not want to start things out prematurely. Completing the gestation period is vital, so be mindful not to rush. Gestation always happens before the labor begins. The birthing card also comes to those who are symbolically giving birth to the higher aspects of themselves. Usually this period involves its own set of growing pains as you learn to move out of old ways of being and outdated limiting beliefs. Like we were talking about the old beliefs of the conditional love and the fear things of the world. So trust that the challenges you are facing at this time are essential to this process. You are evolving, growing, and changing into a more truthful version of you. So stay strong. You're nearly there. Beautiful. And then union is the next card. And that represents the energy of two loving souls coming together in union or in partnership. So if a current relationship is in question, then this card indicates a positive energy is involved. And this card can represent the beginning of a new relationship, like birthing, right? Or one that is about to start. Most often the union card represents intimate relationships. However, it can also point to other types of partnerships such as business partners, very close friendships, or even roommates. In any case, the union card communicates the predestined convergence and soul connection of two individuals. Whoever the person is that is in your life right now, or whoever it is that is coming into your life, it is of great significance as far as your soul lessons are concerned. It's a beautiful opportunity for personal growth and conscious expansion of your heart center. Sometimes these relationships bring up our deeply held beliefs about the quality of love we feel we deserve. They can help to raise our consciousness and understanding so that we feel safe to allow this person to see into the deepest, most vulnerable parts of ourselves. With these types of relationships, one thing is for certain: you will grow and you will learn from them. Enjoy all the good this union has to offer. Be as open as possible to recognizing your triggers, your fears, and your old patterns of behavior. Be mindful of when you are feeling the need to hide or protect yourself, or if you begin to fear losing their love. This will enable you to consciously address and heal any old issues and wounds of the past. This is a part of the soul agreement that you and this person share. You've come together to help each other to become whole, healed, and open to love in every way. And I do like this because there is also this spiritual union that comes when you realize that there's two of you within your body having this human experience. You have your physical self, your ego, this avatar, this, being that you are expressing and experiencing life through. It's the character in the story, but there's also the actor that's behind the character, and that's your higher spiritual self. So this union, this birthing, because this is all about connecting higher, can be about connection to your spiritual higher self and also those on the other side. We have got angels and guardian angel and spirit guides and our loved ones on the other side, and our ancestors, spirit, the creator, the whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light, that you could also be birthing this higher relationship with them and becoming in union more with that as well. So I love that message. We're going to move into the next suit, which is the Pentacles. It's the earth element, sometimes also known as coins, and where this is your inner energy, and we'll talk about the mind and the emotions next. This is the only one that is about the outside world. These are your inside world. This one's strictly the outside world, and all those other characters that are on stage with us in this play, and even your own body and your possessions, all those other props and everything else out there. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure in regards to connecting higher during the month of July. All right, so for our Leos, what would you like them to know about their physical adventure? Okay, that one. We'll also pull a card here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Let's see what additional message for the physical adventure. Okay, so for our Leos. Okay, actually they went this one right here. And we will start off with the tarot card, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So beautiful. Ace of Pentacles is about like new opportunities coming your way in the physical world. So you have this birthing, this newness coming. So definitely with this connection to the higher realms, it is allowing this new opportunities to come your way in the physical world. I also look at the Pentacles as it's like this awareness around your worth and how you are determining your worth within the physical world. And with this Ace of Pentacles coming in, this is saying that you are finding a new place of how you're seeing yourself, of your abilities, of your gifts, of who you are. And so, it did talk about this. This could be the birthing of the new you, right? This new awareness of how powerful you really are. You're not just this little small character playing this role here on the planet. You're not limited. You're not small. You are so much more than you ever are able to comprehend in human form. And so there is this awareness of this power that's coming in. Yeah, and then you have Traveler. So we talked about with this Three of Wands traveling in a new direction. This one says, move in a new direction. So you do have this new opportunity, this new direction coming in, in your physical world as well. So as you're making this inner change, it is manifesting in the physical realm very fast as well in July. So, which makes sense, Leo. You are fire energy. You usually don't just sit on things. You like to move it, right? So let's take a look and see what message comes from this traveler for you as well. Yeah, welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or your inner worlds. So new opportunity to travel. And it says the traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and your ancestors are there for you, like we were talking about, right? The road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way, you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. So that's also talking about this union, right, of these individuals coming in. So definitely recurring messages that are reinforcing and just bringing in that clarity through repetition, right? And we're also going to move next then into the air element, which is the swords. And this is your mental part of your experience. So it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. This will be what your mental adventure is during the month of July. So for our Leos, what would you like them to know? Okay, they want that one right there. And then also we will look at the numerology guidance cards. Let's see what else that spirit wants you to know, all you Leos, about your mental. Okay, they do want that one. Any others? No, just that one. Okay. So start off with the tarot card. Yeah, and you have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords I call the expectations card. And this is great because we did talk about new birthing and understanding how you were looking at yourself before, understanding your worth in a new way, and really moving, especially moving into the subconscious, the unconscious, understanding what's driving you in your life. Because the Three Swords represent the expectations that the outside world has given us. This is our human side. It's all these rules, these conditional love laws that we feel have to be fulfilled in order for us to be lovable. And each of these swords, the Three Swords, represents specific things. Like one of the swords represents relationships. That can be romantic, family, friends, peers at work, school, even your fur babies and your feather babies, whatever relationships. The second sword has to do with situations, circumstances that you can get in life, like job, education, social status, things like that. And then the third one represents things, which can be your body, your possessions, and your bank account. And the expectations, it basically shows that we're pointed outward for our definition. I talked about you understand more about your worth through this. The Three of Swords allows you to see that when you defined yourself, when you had your even your emotional fulfillment, your mental fulfillment, whatever fulfillment in your life, we're told, look out here to those three things. But they're disappointing. That's where the pain comes in. That's why the swords are stuck in the heart, because we have this prick of fear that happens when we are let down and betrayed by those expectations. Because in relationships, people change or they pass away. So it's temporary, it's unstable. It'll disappoint us at some point. Situations never stay the same, so they get to disappoint us eventually. And of course, our bodies and things, they break down, deteriorate, burn down, or are stolen. So eventually, those things will disappoint us in some way. So this is coming into your reading here because this is what is coming to mind. This is what you're being shown and reflected. So as you connect into this high priestess energy and you're able to connect to the higher truths of unconditional love versus all this conditional love, clarity comes in super clear. Let's see what else we have here too. Yeah. So healing. So it talked to you here about healing somewhere in all this too, about the healing of your past, the healing of the past pains. And so that's what happens here when you connect to this higher truths, connecting to the higher love. It allows you to grow and to transform those. Let's see what else it talks about here. Yep, so this card does indicate a time to focus on your healing abilities as well and being of service to others. So this card shows up for you because you're being encouraged to expand your understanding of the healing arts and the many ways to heal. Perhaps you feel drawn to Reiki, kinesiology, physical therapy, homeopathy, acupuncture, nursing, counseling, or life coaching. Whichever path you choose, it's time to set the wheels in motion. This card may also indicate a need to receive body work or healing such as Reiki, kinesiology, acupuncture, cognitive behavioral therapy, or herbal medicine to help shift any stagnant or toxic energy. Your energy field, your aura, absorbs and stores energy from other people, electrical equipment, every illness and trauma in your surroundings, and your own negative thoughts and emotions. Therefore, it's important to clear your aura regularly to elevate your health and well-being and your overall quality of life. You're an energetic being with a natural ability to heal, so when you focus on being of service, the universe will guide you where you're needed most. Set the intention to heal or be healed, and you will be shown the next logical step to take. So I love that. There was something that I was going to say here, and bring it back to me if you want me to really say that. Setting things in motion. So I really feel like this is about take action toward your healing. Take action toward those things. We talked about whatever you focus on grows. So instead of focusing on the pain and all those things, focus on solutions, focusing on what you're grateful for and what you want to come into your life. Instead of focusing on healing, because when we say, I want healing, I want healing, I want healing, the universe goes, okay, they love healing, so we just need to continually bring things into their life that need to be healed. And you're like, whoa, wait, no. It's like, I feel good now. Okay, let's break a leg. Oh, no. So rather than focus on the healing, focus on health. I am thankful for health. I'm seeking health, because then health comes, not healing, right? So I love that that's coming in there for you. And then we move into the final suit, which is the water element, and it is the suit of the cups. These, of course, are relate to your emotions. So this will be your emotional adventure during the month of July. What would the spirit want you to know about your emotions related to connecting higher? So for our Leos, okay, there we go. Here we go. Perfect. You have the Ace of Cups. This is the chalice. This is the Holy Grail. This represents the unconditional love of the creator of all things, because that's what's filling up this, and it's overflowing out to the world. So this connection that we're focusing on is about, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and now you have the Ace of Cups too. So 2 aces is pretty awesome in a reading, but this is about you filling up with this unconditional love. As you connect to the higher realms, you get to fill up with all that and overflow out to the world. You don't have to have this exhausted, resentful feeling of giving when you don't feel like you're whole and complete. You're giving your life essence away, it feels like sometimes. And that's where codependency is like when you feel like I have to give even though I don't have anything to give. I'm giving all my food away and then I'm starving. It's like, no, you get to fill up first and then everyone else gets the overflow. And it is for everyone's best with that anyway, because when you give of the life essence, you're giving them the stagnant lower water that's down at the very bottom, because you're never quite, you're almost close to empty all the time. And so you have all this soot and all this bitter and sour water that everyone gets. But when it washes it all up and that beautiful flood that comes in, it's a constant, beautiful flow, and it's nectar, it's sweet, it's so delicious that you fill up. And even a drop that comes over the edge and overflows out to the world, that one drop tastes so good and so much more fulfilling to them than those bitter, resentful, sour waters that they were getting before. So we're also going to pull a card here from the Element Oracle. And since this is the final oracle card that I'm pulling, it can still be what the creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure, but since it's the last oracle card I'm pulling, it also is a wild card, whatever else the creator wants you to know about your month of July. All right, so for our Leos, what's your final oracle message for them, please? There we go. And you've got West. Go west, completion. So this new direction, I kind of feel like it's like, there's that go west, young men. And I know, that's just not meant to be to any specific gender, but it's like go west, new direction, head a direction. And it's number 4. So we will see. And I kind of feel, that completion also relates to this. My fingers will work here. This birthing, like it talked about the end of the gestation period. You're ready for this new step. You're ready for this new direction. So some things are coming to completion, but with this new direction that's coming in here too, it's like this new information, this new connection that you're having is going to be taking you in a different place. And this says, every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something, because the end heralds a new beginning. Complete the project, be a finisher. Be not afraid of death, it's a part of life. West is one of the cardinal directions. It's the direction in which the sun sets, and so, traditionally, in many cultures, it was linked to death or the underworld. For example, the Egyptians felt that the West was the direction, was the direction of the underworld and the afterlife, which was not considered to be a negative place. And in certain cultures, interred bodies faced west, or their feet faced west. Other sacred places, such as Mecca, are westerly. In Buddhism, the West leads to enlightenment. So the idea that a westerly trajectory leads you to wisdom or higher enlightenment, higher connection, right, is one shared by the Norse and many other pagan pathways. It's a powerful direction in which, because of the Earth's rotation, most winds blow. West is one of the quarters called in certain traditions of witchcraft to purify or protect a space. People may call upon the guardians of the West or the West direction as a way of unlocking the protective energies of portals of that element. This is the element of earth, so it brings in some grounding energy for you too. But with this showing up in your emotional center here, there are endings of old ways of feeling, allowing for new ways of feeling too, which this Ace of Cups would be the beginning. So there's endings and beginnings in your emotional place. I wouldn't put too much into that, into the death. You're not fearing death. It's like not fearing the end of things, of letting things go, of this new birthing, of this new way. This healing and all of this has to do with allowing old resentments, old unforgiveness, old, they keep on bringing up resentments, and resentments, letting those go, because those are all rooted in the fear. So there is this beautiful journey, this new birthing that's definitely coming in, and it's like you are ready, because you will never make a change before you're ready. That's not how the human works. As long as fear outweighs the ugly feeling of not going in the direction that we want to be going, we don't make a change. But as soon as that ugly feeling outweighs the fears, that's when we make change. So you'll know when you're ready, because it's like labor. I've had so many of my friends, with their first baby, they were so scared in the beginning. And because I had so many friends that have been pregnant, I'm like, trust me, I go, you won't fear the pain of childbirth once you get to that point, because in months 7 and 8 and 9, you have the babies like sitting on your bladder and taking up so much space, and you actually almost feel so uncomfortable that you're ready just to get this baby out of me. That's kind of like, I feel like where you're headed toward. So, and then your final messages, we're going to pull from these Starseed deck here. And this is just the final messages that the Creator has for all of you Leos. So, Creator, okay, they do want to that one. What else? And they do want to that one. And what else? Any others? Yep, one right there. Whoops. Butterfingers, there we go. And we'll go with this one first because it showed itself. And you have wisdom. And this is, see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So I really feel like this is where this healing comes in, and those resentments and that forgiveness and letting your wrath go, knowing that, when you have resentments and unforgiveness, that's poisoning you. It's toxic to your body. It doesn't impact the other people. They probably are not even thinking about it. They probably just moved on. But this is what is for you. So this healing and this process you go through with these endings and these new beginnings with your emotions, that is all for you. And then you have abundance. And that says, when your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. And I kind of feel like that's what this was about here, understanding what you want to do in the direction that you head. Let it be focused on service, sharing the unconditional love that you connect with the world. And then your final one is the blue star. That says, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So a lot of this new beginning and this changing of direction, it's like, use the blue star, use that love within you as your compass to take you to where you're wanting to go. So I'm loving this message for connecting to your higher self. Really, it's about focusing on this inner journey, your inner awareness, and taking time away from all the chaos, all the pain, all that chaos and conditional love and fear of the outside world. Take time to get away into your temple and connect to the higher realms. That will bring so much clarity for directions in your life. Obviously, bring some beautiful birthing and endings of things that have done what they have been purposed to bring in your life, and you're ready for this new movement, for this new change. So love this for you, Leos. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings that I put out by each of the zodiac signs, I also put out weekly energy updates for each zodiac sign and a few other videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button. That gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on my channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video and you share a video, you comment on a video or subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy excited. It wants to share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I'm definitely grateful for that. Also, these are all general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Right, beautiful Leos, as you go through this amazing month, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month, but I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.